Well, hello YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. It's Lisa. We are going to do day 20 of the Diamine Inkvent Calendar swatching. But first, I said in day 19 that I was going to do a recap of the first 19 days of the Inkvent calendar. So I'm going to do this by showing you my coloring ink swatches because I think that would probably be the easiest, and then we'll get into looking at day number 20 here. All right, let me just pull these out. I know I should have been prepared for this because I said I was going to do it, but I'm not. Okay, so let me just grab these really quick and I'll look at the swatches with you and actually grab an extra card for day 20 because I don't have one pulled out yet. Whew! I'm done Christmas shopping, people. I'm so happy about that. I just don't know what to do. Okay, day 1, it was Seize the Night. This was a shimmering ink, and it has this wonderful kind of brown with a little bit of green undertone shimmer. Day 2 was Garland, and it's shimmer and shading ink. So that was Garland, day 2. I'll kind of line these up so you can kind of see them in perspective when we're all done. Day 3 was Ash. This is a gray, it's gray, brownish gray color. It's kind of an interesting shade, but it is kind of grayish brown. That's like the best way I can describe it. And this is a standard ink. Day 4 was Tempest. This was a shading ink for sure. I don't see a lot of shimmer in it in this swatch, so I'm going to just say this was a shading ink. Day 5 was Harmony, even though it kind of got muffed with my writing. It's purple color ink. I'm going to get my hand out of the way so you can actually see it. Day 6 was Winter Spice. Now this is a shading, and they say it's shading and shimmering. I don't know if you're going to be able to catch the light. Let me do this. Let me open up my blinds and see if I can get more natural daylight into my space yet. So there you go. You can see kind of like the shimmer of the green there. Day 7 was this beautiful yellow called Candlelight. This was one of the best yellows I think I've ever seen. It kind of comes off very clearly when you're writing. Day 8 was Raspberry Rose. I'm sorry. This one has a little bit of shimmer to it. Very hard to see though, but it does in person. Day 9 was Storm, and this was definitely a shimmering ink, as you can see kind of the gold specks in that. And I can tell, I'm sorry, I kind of smeared some of these inks when I was putting them together. Day 10 was Peach Punch. It's a standard ink, but it does to me have a little bit of, I see a little bit of shimmer in there. Day 11 was Party Time, and this was a shimmering ink as well. Day 12 was Stargazer, and it was another ink that had some shimmer and shading to it. Day 13 was Party Blues, and I see a little bit of shimmer in that as well. Day 14 was Red Robin. This is a standard ink. Day 15 was Nightshade. I think this was also a standard ink. Interesting though, when you look at this, like you see the blue here, but when you look up here and look at the actual writing, it almost looks brown. So it's a very interesting ink there. Sorry about that. Day 16 is Vintage Copper. I love this color. It's absolutely gorgeous. And day 17 is Thunderbolt, a nice blue shade, standard ink. Day 18 was Sub-Zero. Nice blue with a little bit of shimmer to it. Day 19 was Festive Joy. This is a standard ink, great deep rich purple. So let me bring this out. These are so far the first 19 days of the Diamine Inkvent Calendar. And yeah, you're going to see me standing up off of my desk because there's just so much room here. So now we're going to do day 20 of the Inkvent Calendar. Let me zoom back in. And let's find 20. Oh, here it is. And adding to the collection, if I can get this bottle up out of here. Hold on just a second. The box is starting to come apart as all the doors start to open, and this becomes more and more difficult to actually pull the inks out of the plastic holders. Good Lord Jesus. All right, we've got it finally out of the container. And day 20 is Pink Ice. And we've got a shimmer. All right, so let me gather day 20 up. I'm going to kind of move everything up on my dining room table just to kind of get it in there. Hopefully it won't mess this up too badly. Here will be day 20. I've got my swatching book and my coloring card ready to go. Let me just grab this out of the way. Oh, hold on just one second. Let's just grab this. Some water to rinse this off. Sorry about that. Get a towel. All right. 5 more days to fiddle with these little tiny bottles, and then I get to have at it all next year to use them. All right. And it's really just getting this plastic off. And I'm going to zoom in, come back out this way. All right. This ink is going to probably settle too fast for me to swatch quickly and get it. Ooh, that was a really good shake up. Let's see if I can get these uncapped very quickly. And I'm going to try to quickly swatch my book. Oh, it kind of reminds me of cherry soda for some reason. It is a very pale looking initially color. Let me just do this really quick on here. I'm going to buy an automatic pen because it will be easier than cutting up a whole bunch of Q-tips going forward. There's that color. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and shake this up one more time just to see if I can get some of the shimmer onto the glass nib as my cap goes rolling. Let's do the Diamine, the colored card first. So this is Diamine Inkvent This is Pink Ice. All right. That is what that color looks like. And I don't know if I'm going to see any shimmer on that one. I think this is going to be one of those inks that it definitely needs to be used in a broader nib. And I don't tend to use broad nibs. I tend to write with fine point pens just because. But it's coming off of the glass nib really easily. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get any shimmer or sheen off of this. Fairly wet, so that's probably why it's flowing pretty easily off of my glass nib pen. Which also means, like I said, given this ink color, you're gonna probably need to use this in at least a medium size nib in order for it to really show. Oh, well, wait a second. Hold the bus. But I blopped this down with a Q-tip swab, so it got to pick up some of it. I'm not seeing it yet in the writing sample. Oh, yes, I am. You've really got to turn it, even with a fine point. Surprisingly, it's showing up very well. You just got to really turn the paper, and I don't know if this is really doing it justice. But it is coming off very, very well in the Leuchtturm 1917 book that I have. And there it is on here. So it doesn't really come off interesting enough on the coloring card, but it will come off on the Leuchtturm paper. So just kind of keep that in mind. Sometimes, you know, different papers show off ink properties a little bit differently. But that is it for the day. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you like the content, please hit that like button, hit that smash button, and help me out. Otherwise, stay tuned for further videos. I'll see you tomorrow with day number 20. Oh, I said this was day number 21 and it's actually day 20. I'm so sorry. I just noticed that. I'm off. So this is day 20. It's not day 21. So let me go ahead and correct that. Whoops, my bad. I am so sorry. I don't know why I'm just got 21 on my brain. It's 20. Day number 20, not 21. All right, so at least that's corrected now. All right. I will be back tomorrow with day number 21 of the filming of the swatching. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate all your guys' support and thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I will try to respond to you as quickly as possible. Happy holidays, take care, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.